Oh, come on. I just want to get to clinic. Oh, are you kidding me? Hello, hello, hello. Oh, I just want to get to clinic. Come on. Uh, you know, riding an elevator either up or down is a lot like your pelvic floor when it's either working or when it's not working. I don't need to wait on this thing. I'm just going to take the stairs. Meet me up there. We'll go over this in a little bit more detail, okay? All right, sounds good? All right. Okay, so strengthening these muscles is very important because it certainly can help us to maintain a flat belly. It helps us to prevent urine leakage or loss. It can make sex more comfortable and enjoyable. And believe it or not, it can actually help us with our elimination as well. But what happens if the elevator or your pelvic floor doesn't want to go up, or it's fallen and it can't get up? A history of vaginal births can, over time, stretch and weaken the walls or floor of the pelvis, leading to problems like urine loss and a decreased sensation with intercourse, and sometimes even pain when we're having relations. But the biggest thing that can cause the floor to become weakened for women of all ages, that's right, all ages, is a lack of estrogen to the tissue, which causes vaginal atrophy. What? That can't be good. Well, it's not. And it can happen when we lose estrogen in the tissue, specifically the vagina and vulva, which is the outside area around the vagina, while we're breastfeeding, with some birth control products, if you've ever had a total hysterectomy, or you've gone through menopause. So when we lose estrogen to this area, the walls become weaker and dry. Can't get a visual on what I'm talking about here? Okay, hold on a second. Let me see what I can do. Here we go. Okay. So when the vaginal tissue is estrogenized well, or has enough estrogen in it, it's a lot like this Ziploc bag. It's thick, it's strong, it's pliable, it's moist. Just a lot of elasticity and a lot of strength to it. However, when we lose estrogen in the area, it becomes more like a paper bag. It's thinner, drier, just a weaker tissue. It tears more easily. There are things that your provider can recommend to treat vaginal dryness and to help get the strength back into the pelvic floor. Now, if you don't have dryness, or that issue for you's actually been corrected, but you're still having weakness in the floor, then this is where Kegels actually play a big part in getting the muscles back into shape. Now, there are two types of muscle fibers that we're going to need to work on here, the short and the long fiber. Now, the short fibers are easy to do. You tighten your vaginal area and pelvic tissue a lot like when you're trying to stop urine midstream. And then you release, tighten and release. That's simple. You can do them at stoplights, waiting for your hair to be colored, or even in the coffee line. Now, the long fibers, though, this is the part of the muscle that most people actually miss. Imagine that pelvic floor is an elevator. Go ahead, you know you actually want to do this exercise, so do it with me. Raise the floor up like the elevator is going to the penthouse. Hold it so that all the people can get off. Release it down slowly so that no one gets hurt. Doing your Kegels a few times each day can actually make sure that the elevator or pelvic floor never hits rock bottom. For more information on vaginal atrophy or some other women's healthcare topics that start as low as $2.99 a video, visit us at healthcareinanutshell.com. Make sure to like our page so that you can get more helpful tips, and please make sure to follow The Nut on Instagram and YouTube. Have a great day. We cannot wait to see you.